That's a big fucking hole.
Wow. This is dangerous.
Hi,
I'm kind of tempted.
how are you? Did you say you're tempted?
I don't know. It just seems like such a parkour challenge.
The fuck? Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for joining us here today.
These are wobbly. Careful.
Who put the fucking wobbly boxes
I
in
know,
the end
they're
of the
still
death
wobbly.
hole? Hello, thank you.
Yes.
They heard that they were coming to Sweden. They were like,
Yeah.
kill them before they leave Denmark. Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. Hi, and welcome to the Tit Pre-Show. Where, for anyone who doesn't know what's about to happen, the idea is that the show you're about to see is really good, so we're about to do something really bad. So
Yes.
it's like a different
We
experience.
just want to lower your expectations.
Yes.
Has anyone interacted with the flit? Yes. I'm about
Sorry
to.
about that.
Very sorry about that. That was a joint decision.
Phil
wasn't
was
it?
like, can I carry the flit on stage today? I was like, I can't imagine you opening a box
I'm
and
doing
holding a
it. Watch,
microphone
watch.
and handing out cups.
Wait. Ooh.
Can I have a wad of cards, please?
No.
So, should we be worried about what you put on these pieces of paper?
Yes.
Sick, let's go.
Great. All right. Let's get on it, lad. Best airplane seat, aisle, middle, or window?
We're getting off with the hard-hitting questions here today.
We're getting deep here.
I could
tonight.
ask Dan and Phil. I've been watching them for 28 and a half years.
What's it gonna
And when
be?
I finally saw them, I said, which seat do you sit in? We don't go on planes. Isn't that right, Greta?
No. We swam here.
Walked to all these other countries.
We did. I like a window seat. I want to know what's going out on in the world.
Phil, whenever
outside.
we're on a plane, he's like, can I
have the window,
seat? I'm
please?
like, yes, my 7-year-old son. apparently. Whatever. To be honest, I'm the guy that needs to be like, oh my god, my legs are so long.
Yeah.
Why did God make me this way? So I like to,
Yeah, and obviously
Stick it like that in
the
the
middle
aisle.
seat is the worst because I don't like people very much. So there's going to be a stranger. I don't want to talk to the stranger.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah, once we were on a flight to LA and it was about 8 hours and I sat next to a lady who went, listen, I'm a talker, so I'm not going to be watching
I'm
any
sorry,
films.
I'm gonna have to just open the emergency exit right now.
I was like, no, I can't do it.
I understand. That's fair
Next.
enough.
Get one of yours on.
We have one here. What is each other's go-to household task? All right. We're getting heavy today.
Household fast with a PH.
Why the fuck not? Okay, sure, that's the thing.
I like a bit of laundry. I don't know why. I do. I put the scent balls in.
Is this your idol? Is this your guy? Yeah, okay.
I just go crazy with scent balls. You know, those little...
Like when I went on tour by myself and you dyed everything green.
Yes.
Yes. If you
That's,
don't know, like when I came on Who Came to See Me in 2022, while we were having fun down the street, Phil was just like dyeing everything green.
I was.
It was a mental health moment.
it was a mindful moment. I think I improved everything.
You
by
discovered
dyeing
the
green.
stuff that you put in the washing machine and it dyes it colours.
Dialogue.
So Phil was like, I got a pair of old white Vans, I'm gonna make them moss green.
Yeah.
And it was a success. And then he was like, I'm gonna dye 4 bath towels and
Yes.
a brand new bath mat and a coat. Yeah, it was. He was brat before it was brat.
I was. I told Charlie, I was like, listen,
Green.
green.
It's coming. It's how I put my shoes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Phil makes me take the bins down because
I
it's
do.
like heavy things.
No. And also you squash the cardboard a lot as well. I don't like doing
I
that.
was like, I'm a gentle princess. I can't rip cardboard. Oh, my rib. Ow. Yeah, so that's that. Boom.
Boom.
Oh, we got one here that just says, why are you gay? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know.
Why are you
yeah,
gay?
We all are asking that. Yeah, that's the question.
I like being gay. If you were milk,
That's me doing a 45-minute video essay, and Phil's like, I like being gay. Full stop. Okay, yeah, go on.
2-minute video. If you were milk, what milk would you be? Not goat milk.
I heard that as if you were milked, and I was like, that's the kind of fucking horrible question I expect from you people.
I would be oat milk. Is the only valid milk alternative.
Oh, someone just went no there. You
No.
should have shamed immediately.
I like the oat. Oh, what happened then?
This just got fucking. This turned into a date night. I guess. You know, it's when they turn the lights down in a restaurant and you're like, oh, okay. Like, let's just change the vibe,
The
haven't
vibe
we?
has changed with the oat milk question.
Hi guys, welcome to Copenhagen. Sorry it's hot. Yeah, what the fuck is that about? Hello? Why am I sweating walking around? Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. How dare you?
I love it here though.
Oh, I'm really, sorry, there's a part two to this. Can you please do the sexy on-screen dance now? Elma said, what have you been doing in Copenhagen?
Well, we went to Tivoli Park.
Yeah!
It was great. Imagine having that just in the middle of your city. That was fun. I got very scared on the drop ride though.
Yeah, Phil met God for a brief moment there. He didn't mention all his life choices, but
It was
too late.
too high. It just kept going up, and I was like, how are we still going up? I hadn't looked at the ride, granted, before getting on it, so when I was strapped in, I was like, oh no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
and it's one of those things where I was like, wow, this is a really pretty view of the city. So that was that.
That was
basically.
horrible.
I had a piece of rye bread.
Oh, yeah?
With some stuff in it. Fuck yeah. You get that.
The rye
that
bread
seedy
was
little
good.
bit of bread.
You may never truly escape what you have created, and it's a picture of some cat whiskers.
Fucking sick. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a short version of the show.
I feel like the whiskers have gone full circle, and they're back in fashion again.
Are you? Okay, yeah, claim it, Phil.
I claim
How
it.
does it feel to perform in the same venue as the Beatles? Yeah. They put up posters that they're not going to let you forget that, trust me.
not.
Come backstage, they're like, welcome, he was here once. I'm like, are you going to put a big picture of Dan and Phil up next week? I was like, their Wi-Fi password is like Beatles 1922 or something. I'm like, is it going to be Terrible Influence 9 tomorrow? Excuse me.
It better be. Are you going to get your nails done like Dan did for Waz?
We should. Do you want Phil to get his nails done?
You want to?
Someone's a bit clumsy, they get their nails done, and after 2 days it just looks horrible. It's like flaking off and stuff. That's
Yeah.
going to be Phil's 16 seconds
Although-
after he does that.
When we were in Japan, I got my little finger done just to see if I'd like the sensation. And it was glittery for about 3 weeks. It stays on for ages. And then I asked my friend, and they're like, no, you have to then go to a person that removes the glitter. I was like, what? You got to get it removed as
It's
well?
a scam.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
that's how they get you. Hello from Sweden, boo. No.
Soy or beef?
Thank you for giving me the courage to beat myself. That's a really nice question. Sorry for being a dickhead. Do you think it's a good idea that I missed my finals for this?
This is educational in other ways. We're learning about dyeing towels, about fingernail glitter.
I feel like that's a spoiler for the whole show, and the answer is, yeah, we are a child pornographer.
Yes.
Fuck, okay, sorry.
Full stop. Oh, did you know that it's illegal to have more than 6 dildos in one household in Texas? Now I do.
No, okay, that's good question. Yeah, that was, thank you. Why are you looking at us like, why is this trash in the box? You put it in the box. Okay. Did you really not know the acronym would be TIT when you started the tour? No.
We didn't.
We were arguing about what it would be called. I think we said in Antwerp that Phil almost convinced everyone to call it All or Nothing.
Yes.
Which would have been Ant.
All or Nothing would have been a good name
And
for
then
the
I was
song.
like, no, Terrible Influence. And then I think one of you just went, her tit. And I was like, oh, for God's sake, there we go. It's
we did-
over.
I thought that improved it though. We weren't like, oh no, it's tit. We were like, oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. So in support of my innocence, it says, my girlfriend thinks that they must not think of boobs much. Exactly. That's
yes.
We don't have tits on the mind,
No,
so
we
it
don't
was an
have tits
honest
on the mind.
mistake.
But I'm happy with the tit. I think it's a good, I think it's a good hashtag. But also I think the name is right. All or Nothing was not right. That felt like a gaming channel kind of tour. And there is a bit of that element.
Spoiler!
Oh, what?
I've been watching since I was 9. Oh, God.
Oh,
Where is the child support, dads?
I feel like we do owe child support for that.
Yes!
Yeah. Just like the therapy bill is huge. Where do we begin?
My
I'm so
therapist
sorry.
cost you fees and stuff.
Yeah, it's like we need to leave the country immediately.
Oh no.
Okay,
Did you see hashtag tits out with DNP? Was that everyone changing their profile picture blue? Is
Yes.
Yes, that's really nice.
That's one of those things where we get texts from friends of ours that have Twitter and they're like,
What's
what the
happening?
fuck is going on? And we're like, "Oh, you're not online enough, just don't click it, don't click it.
Don't look. But yeah, that was really nice.
Did you guys see the cute security guard? No. I might pretend to fall over on my way out.
Dan's on the prowl.
I tripped. Somebody needs to pick me up. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be a long night.
Well, Dan, did you download TikTok?
Oh my god. Look, I have it on my phone. It's just that, like, oh, the algorithm is so local every time. If you don't keep using it, it's like, oh, I'm going to default you back to average British man, and that's a cursed, it's a dark place, honestly.
It is, if you leave it for a while, it's like, do you want to see some fights? It's like, no.
Yeah, no, I want to see some dogs.
A frog slowly going down some stairs.
Exactly.
Just on synth music.
And then that video of the thing that goes, what do you call a young sheep? Wrapped in plastic.
Yeah.
That's all of my brain cells now.
I feel like...
If you don't know what we're talking about, do not watch the us watching TikTok video.
No.
It will ruin your life.
I think I've curated the best algorithm.
Accidentally. How does it feel to be so girly pop? We can't help it. How do you feel to be so girly pop?
So girly pop, I think it's right. I think it's within our souls, but we didn't realise it until right now.
There's a girly pop within all of us, definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Phil, how did you break your rib?
I was practicing for a part of the show. I don't want to spoil the part of the show, but it's somewhere near the middle, you might see. And it turns out I'm more breakable than we thought.
I don't know how breakable you think they think you are, but I think they think that you're pretty breakable.
I'm pretty
Phil.
breakable.
You're like a Lego kind of guy.
It wasn't Dan that broke my rib. We had a trainer that was teaching us a certain thing, and
they're all thinking it's like a complex
Yeah.
sex act. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're going to be so disappointed in exactly 63 minutes when you see this happen.
Anyway, we think it's just bruised. I don't think it's broken.
Oh, Phil would have loved for it to be broken. The attention you would
I would have liked the attention.
Oh, Dan, I can't rip cardboard for like 3 months now.
I was
Also,
also
my rib. Oh, can I have the window seat on this plane? Oh, my rib.
Look, I was hoping for one of those full body casts, you know, where it was all over you.
Like in SpongeBob.
Like in
Exactly,
SpongeBob, yes.
yes.
I wanted the attention.
Oh,
So
God.
when I was a kid, I was always like, oh, I really wish I could break my arm, and then I'd get loads of attention. Then everyone would write on the arm cast.
Didn't you try to break your own arm?
No, I would like slowly roll myself down the stairs in the hope.
But you would like painlessly
Yeah.
break your arm to then get the attention of having a cast. Okay.
And that was when I was 17. No, it was when I was like 6. I'd be like, what if I just missed the bottom step? Oh no, it didn't work. But maybe next time, you know.
And you expect me to give you sympathy for the broken rib? Okay, thank you. That's fine. Phil, what is the best episode of Buffy?
Oh, okay. Yes.
If you are anything close to a lesbian and you haven't watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer yet, you don't know what's up.
It's got some great...
There's a ginger witch in it. This is a priority, okay? Thank you.
It's really necessary. There is a musical episode called Once More With Feeling, and it is an amazing musical episode. And there is also an episode which sounds like a bad one because nobody can speak, because some demons come and take everyone's voices away, but that is also...
Can I live in that world?
Yes.
Like the shut the fuck up verse? Oh my god, that would be good for me.
Yeah, but then the demons rip out your heart. That's you don't have one anyway. Dan, are you buying a car? What kind? Not asking Phil, who can't drive?
I mean, the last time I drove, I was 18, so if I get in a car, that shit's exploding immediately.
I do have a driving license, I just can't drive. You know what I mean?
Who passed you?
I legally can drive. I mean, the driving instructor had just won the lottery, so he didn't give a
Oh
shit.
yeah, if you don't know this, Phil, who can't see, think, had like 9 broken limbs probably on this given day, got into his car, and then the driving instructor was like, I'm just gonna pass you, because I just won the lottery, and set this killer out onto the streets.
Well, the thing is, I only drove the car like 4 times, and I was like, actually, this terrifies me, I don't want to do it. And then I moved to Manchester where you don't really need a car, so...
Hell yeah.
Then my mum just took it, and that's it.
I mean, I remember like 10 years ago, I was like, electricity is cool, I think I'd get a Tesla, and now I'm like, anyone who gets a Tesla is a massive cunt, honestly. Yeah, definitely. Just like, I hope they all die. Yeah, absolutely.
Elon, why?
Joking.
Sorry. How do you really not like about living together? What do you really not like about living together?
Taking the bins across the street every day.
Hey, you love it. You can walk out onto the street and interact with a neighbour.
Oh look, a fox is trying to piss on me. Great, I love it. Thank you.
You love that.
Someone's been in my incognito tab. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
Dan sometimes is making a coffee and then we'll just leave the milk out. You will. It's a truth.
Really?
I'd say it's happened 6 times so far this year, which is a pattern. I'd say twice would be like, oh, whatever, but 6 times.
You don't replenish empty cereal boxes. And that's much worse, because if you open a cupboard and in your mind you're like, we've got cereal, and then the next day you wake up in the morning and you're like, hungry for breakfast, and then you open it and some motherfucker has just left the completely empty box in the cupboard. I'm like, well, now I can't do anything about it! I set my expectations up! Serial killer behavior.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's true. But I do buy obscure cereal.
You do. Phil,
Yeah.
Phil will like import cereal from America
I will.
because it has more sugar in
The
it.
thing is, the UK has got the sugar tax now, so they don't want you to have sugary cereal, which is great for people's health. It's bad for Phil.
Yeah, definitely. Now that you've done one show, do you have any regrets about anything happening in the show? Shout out to the Fan Hub Discord server. All right, don't know what happens there.
Do I have any regrets about the show?
Maybe the bit that you broke your ribbon.
Yeah, the bit that I broke my ribbon.
It's happening. That was too late.
No other regrets. I think you'll have to wait and see.
Yet.
Okay.
Where are the WAD cubes? Fuck. Okay. So for my last show, that had like 200 orange cubes, and I was like, I'm gonna give them away for charity.
Yeah.
And then I got distracted by this tour, and now I'm paying to keep them in someone's shed. I really need to fucking do something with 200 orange cubes at some point, don't I?
Someone's gonna open that shed and be like,
What happened here?
what's happening
It
here?
looks like a Dutch gymnasium. Yeah, I'll give them away next year or something.
Give them all the way to one person. I think that would be such a cool thing.
You can build a castle.
You could. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for all the love and joy you brought me for the last 10 plus years. I love putting on your videos as my white noise when going to bed. I hope they're not gaming channel videos with Dan screeching.
Was that a compliment? Was that a compliment? Yes. I feel like that was a read. You know what I mean? So you just have the perfect mid-content that's just like there,
Just throwing
but
it out.
not interesting. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm saying,
the
what,
perfect frequency of British homosexual screeching just going on in the
but
background.
what about Dan screaming on the game? Like, that's surely going to wake you up in the middle of the night when he breaks
I am
the
your sleep paralysis
sound
demon.
barrier.
Fuck yeah.
This is the
Okay.
last question.
Has Dan learnt any more dance moves other than the wiggly arms one? What? Do you have a problem with my... Can you do it, Phil?
I can't. Don't make me do that.
Come on, Phil.
So you do a bent arm?
No.
The answer is
Do the wiggle.
I thought you were doing this thing.
Do the wiggle into the robot. Yeah. Then you just stop like that,
Yeah, okay.
and then you go like that, and then you do a robot spin. No, yeah.
Wow.
Mastered the dance.
I mastered the dance.
Wonderful. Okay. Wow. I really hope no one sat there because they're going to get the worst view ever. Sorry. They're not. Okay. Thank God. Okay.
that's good
Whenever
news.
we do a show and there's always people sat at the back, I always forget to look at them because they're in the
Yes.
darkness. So I'll always be like, "Hey, what's up, people?
are they?
I know you." Oh God, there were people over there the whole time. Thank you.
We will look at all of you in the eye.
Oh yeah, no, and we have to say this. We do say this everywhere we go. I know that you've now seen us and we're
Yes.
boring.
Yeah.
But Phil hasn't come on tour in 7 years and
No.
he needs as much applause as possible. So when we come out at the start of the show, you have to pretend to be interested.
Yeah, pretend we're interesting.
Oh, Phil Lester on the stage! Okay, I'm going to go request that we install a series of trampolines across
Yeah.
this cathedral-esque moat that is down here.
Why is
'cause,
it so high?
I don't know.
We need a baby gate or something.
Absolutely, 100%. Phil, you're responsible for your flips.
For the
Do you want to
flips.
pick it back up? Thank you so much for giving us those hard-hitting questions about seat preferences.
Thank you.
We really liked seeing you, and then enjoy this, but with more lights and noises in half an hour. Thank
Yes,
you.
see you soon.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Selfie! Selfie! Selfie!
I know what I'm doing.
No way you're
Last
going.
time I took a selfie, Phil complained that I made him look really ugly.
Greasy boys.
Everyone say Boo Sweden.